GM, and welcome everyone to the demo day. Finally here. We have a lot to cover today. I'm really excited, but first things first, my name is Fede or Crypto Fede on Chain. I'm head of dev at Mode, and today I'm super excited to present you the demo day, the final judging for our AI agent founder school. We've been working on this for quite a while. This is Spring 2 from something that started back in December last year. And today we're going to give you some insights on the results of the AI Agent Founder School, a little bit about the projects that have built during these past 3 weeks, what the program was about and why we did it as well. And we have a bunch of really cool judges that are going to be looking at the demo videos today, rating them, commenting on them. So I hope it's going to be a pretty fun live session today. So let's just get started today. First of all, what is Mode? If you don't know us or if you haven't been around for the past few months, hidden in your cave because you haven't been on Twitter, Mode scales DeFi to billions of users through on-chain agents and AI-powered financial applications. So we're building the AI agents economy. We have a very strong DeFi base, and we have been focusing on AI since like last year, August, and then we doubled down on agents. You can see that in our AI Agent App Store, our new terminal, and our synth subnet, and a bunch of other things that we're doing. You can follow us to keep up with all the latest news. Now, what is this AI Agent Founder School that I keep mentioning, and the reason why we're here? We have partnered with Become. So, Richard, I'm going to bring you up in stage. I want everyone to remember Richard's face. How are you, Richard? How are you doing?
Doing well. Thanks, Fede.
Love it. Well, what is the AI Agent Founder School? This is a program, a 3-week program designed to build AI agent MVPs, right? At least for me, I was a little bit tired of only hackathon projects that I could never test. I had to look at a GitHub and don't realize like if they were working. The focus on the things that they were implementing was mostly technical complexity rather than product building. So with Richard here, which we've run with a Web3 bootcamp last year. We ran another bootcamp for Web3 devs to learn about Web3 development. We also did, now the AI Agent Founder School, and this is a continuation from that last year and the hackathon we did in December last year. Richard, do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience of these 3 weeks building with agents, all this new AI stuff, and yeah, the whole program in general?
Yeah, and honestly, I talked to quite a few different chains, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with Mode. I love the strategy, I love the focus on AI and blockchain, and this area is just exploding with innovation. So it's been a pleasure for me to work on this, to see all of the really cool projects that are getting built, combining both AI agents and blockchain, and it's fun. I think, we're laying the foundation for the next, wave of innovation and the next billion users, I guess, in blockchain. So thank you for letting me participate.
Appreciate that. That was not scripted for everyone, so like, thank you, Richard. Honestly, it's been a pleasure working with you, especially with the way that you know how to teach devs and how to build this kind of programs with the right incentives for people to keep building. We've gotten like really good feedback from devs telling us maybe I didn't understand at first, but with time, like the program really got it to me. Things like I wanted to build something that I had in my mind for quite a while, and I didn't think I could build it so fast. And after the 3 weeks, they realized they could. So it's a little bit of that. The spirit of this program was let's get crack devs together. Let's get everyone that has an idea and that wants to be a founder together. And let's put them through a program that will help them teach, give them the resources if they need them, but put them to build, right? And yeah, it's been great working with you and the Become team, honestly. It's something that we crafted pretty fast, but that was really, really great to see the results and how people responded to it as well. I think we're working on something different than regular hackathons and something that is helping create that community, teaching some devs, and I hope to see a lot new friends around in the community and helping each other. Those are the things that get me the most excited about this kind of programs. So a little bit about the program in general. This was a 3-week program. We got the devs together into a Telegram group. They formed their teams, and then they pitched their idea. At first, the entry ticket for this program was a pitch, a 3-minute video pitch, which people thought we were kind of crazy to ask developers for that. People told us, hey, devs don't want to do videos, they don't want to do pitches. And it was kind of the idea to get them out of the comfort zone. So our motto was learn, build, fail, repeat. So that's what we wanted to see, and I think we saw that. Um, I'm gonna ask you this last one question, Richard. From like you've run a ton of different cohorts, boot camps, etc. Um, how were the vibes in here? I wanna see the your meter on the vibes of the whole thing.
Yeah, honestly, the vibes were great, and one change that we made in this cohort was we ran everything in Telegram, and everybody's pitches were available to everybody else, and it was so cool to see other teams supporting, encouraging, sharing learnings with each other, and I think that is kind of like a swarm vibe in the cohort that was awesome to see. It was a little bit magical.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect. I thought people would get a little bit more, uh, I don't know, private with their videos, with the pitches, their ideas. But it was awesome to see whenever someone shared the video, they got instant feedback, people cheering for them, like a lot of reactions in Telegram. So I think that was a pretty fun thing to see, and kind of the spirit of building in public. So yeah, thank you very much, Richard. I just wanted people to know your face because you're one of the big players into this whole thing to make it work. So thank you very much for joining us and for all the help and all the expertise we've put into this. So yeah,
Awesome.
thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
Fede.
I'll see you around. So, our amazing panel of judges here. You can check here who they are. We have people from Elisa Labs, from Chirper, from Gold Sky, Avalon, Marling, Zero G, Mode as well, Crossmint. All of these cracked teams that I know you've talked to. If you've been building in this whole program, you've talked to all of these great people. They've been participating in workshops, talking to you through Telegram, and helping with different things. All of these are great supporters of builders, and I'm pretty proud of the judging panel that we have today. They're going to be giving a little bit of feedback, talking about the projects, and they all have the information for each of your projects to be judging you today. Oh my God, I just realized. Um, my God, the slide didn't update. Well, so Stefan, he's not the founder of Mode. That is the logo of Chirper. If you look on the top right left, this is completely my mistake. So I'm sorry, Chirper. I'm sorry, Peters. Well, you can present yourself later on. Honest mistake, my bad. We have two founders of Mode then, it seems. Great. Awesome. So today for the judging, what will happen today? We will choose, well, the judges will choose the top 3 teams out of 8 that are presenting today. These top 3 teams are going to get $15,000 as a prize for the past 3 weeks of building and for the future building on Mode. They're going to get a golden ticket to Mode Incubation. This means that we're going to get very close with the teams and our Mode team, and we're going to help them with whatever they need, be it marketing, branding, tokenomics, or whatever else they need. And also 3 months of infra cost coverage, including gas fees and I don't know, different APIs, our synth subnet if they want to use it as well. So a bunch of other things. The idea of the prize was always come build with us for 3 weeks, build an idea that you want to build, craft an MVP that we can see and we can validate your idea, and then you get 3 months to play to be a founder and just see what happens. Like give your side project, give your little idea that you had in mind for like a few weeks, give it a chance to see if you can make it succeed. And we're gonna do the best that we can to do that. The other prize that we're announcing today as well is the $35,000 to split between every qualifying project. What does this mean? It means the projects that went through the 3 weeks, that submitted every video that was requested, that were code reviewed, and that also submitted the MVP to us. So this is kind of what I'm talking about, the incentives that we had in the program. So we wanted to set incentives for people to finish good quality projects and keep on building their ideas. But also we wanted to foster that kind of idea of like, okay, I'll keep working even if I don't win. I'm gonna take something and I can make this 3 weeks worth something else and justify my time as well. So for those crack teams that pushed through, which I know it was not easy, there was a lot of work, a lot of new things that are hard to solve, they're gonna take something as well. So I'm very proud to announce that these 15 teams are the ones splitting the $35,000. I hope you can hear all the clapping in your houses. I hope you're not clapping alone. That would be weird. But these are the 15 teams that are sharing the final pot. These are split between the qualifying projects and the finalists. Today, we're going to analyze, and the judges are going to judge on the finalists only. And the qualifying projects are projects that you can still see. If you want to check what these projects are about, the tester demos, look at their videos. We're going to share in the end of this whole presentation, we're going to share a QR link so you can join our Telegram group where we have all the information here. We have a Notion page with all the videos, submissions, code review from Solang, and a bunch of other things from each of the teams so that you can contact their founders and see if they want to, I don't know, if you want to reach out to them to help them do co-marketing, to help them build with something, to give some advice, feedback, whatever it is. So I do incentivize and sorry, I do push for everyone to join the Telegram channel and talk to the teams because these are all teams that are open to working and yeah, just building their ideas a lot more. So without further ado, now it's the demo time. I know you are already tired of listening to me alone. I want to bring our crack judges to the stage. So we're gonna go first of all. We have a listing here. These are the teams that we're gonna feature, and this is the order that we're gonna go through. So I'm gonna start bringing the judges with me in the stage. GM judges, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just know that we'll see your face while we see the videos. This is a surprise to you. I'm sorry. If you need to leave, you can, but we want to see your live reactions. So yeah, we're gonna start then first of all with Midas. Midas. Thank you. There we go. Great. Play video, please.
Yep, I'm Shuporno, and this is my submission for Mode AI Agent Founder School. So, to start with, let's take a look at the state of DeFi right now. So, we have 72 lending protocols who have a TVL of more than 10 million USD. And considering the same amount, that number jumps up to 101 DEXs and 74 liquid staking protocols. This, when you consider the fact that it gets fragmented over 50 odd chains, it leads to thousands of different APYs and fees and a plethora of terms you need to learn to invest confidently and have any expectation of earning any returns. And you have to deal with the tedious crypto UX every freaking way. Now, even if you manage to invest something or do any trades, you have the risk of losing funds, even if you don't open the app for a day, because let's say your loan might be liquidated or your LP position might be on the verge of getting out of range. This is all a big mess. So presenting Midas, it's the dawn of a new way of transacting on chain. It's an AI agent that has the easiest wallet setup, that can watch over your investments so that your funds are not on the verge of getting liquidated, or they are not on the verge of not earning any money, or some different untoward situation which you want to avoid. And you can ask Midas what to do in natural languages directly from one place, and you can use multiple protocols from there. And being chat UI is being the most simplest user interface which you have been using for the longest time, it's the best way you can transact on chain right now. Now, time for a demo. I will first show you how to sign in and create a wallet on Midas. Hello everyone. So I'm going to show you the whole login flow of Midas. So come to the login page. We will use a random email address here, or you have also three other modes of signing in, and we will get an OTP in our email. Let's check it. Okay, so we have gotten our email. We will put this in the crosswind model we have, and now we will be signed in and be prompted to create a wallet. So once we create a wallet, we will have an option to create a passkey, which will be used to authenticate any kind of transaction using the smart wallet. And you can use your password manager or your device's biometric, which I am using. You will now get a smart wallet over here. And because an agent will interact with your wallet without you intervening, you can or you need to give the agent permission. And now I'll be prompted to add my fingerprint for the authentication. And now I have allowed the agent to use funds from my wallet. And now I'll just go to chat and type GM, and the agent should reply. Now we are not done. We will now showcase how to mint a liquidity position in Kim protocol, followed by a deposit of USDC in a lending protocol called Ironclad. So now I'm going to show you how to mint a position in Kim protocol. What's interesting is we can specify a number between 1 to 5 depending on how risky and how much APY we want to optimize for, with 5 being the most APY generating position. But I will take uh, let's say 3. Okay, so you can see now our position has been minted with 1 USDC and 60 more with the risk level of 3, and we have also gotten a transaction hash for this. And if I ask it to list all the positions, I already have a few. And if you see the return, which we'll get in a moment. Okay, so here we have it. We have 5. This is the latest one, 59305. And we can also open mode and go to this transaction hash and enter it here. We will see 35 blocks ago, 1 minute, which is we have minted a position. What we will do is try to deposit 5 USDC in Ironclad. And there you have it. We have deposited 5 USDC, and we can also check our position. As you can see, we haven't bought anything, so our health factory is great. And we have 4 USDC, which we can borrow. I hope you enjoyed the demo. Now it's time to go over some numbers which denote the progress Midas has made. So we have 276 people in the Discord server of Midas. We have 518 people on the waitlist waiting to use the app. And we have 3 protocols integrated as of now, all of which are of different type. Now, quickly coming over to future plans, we want to add capabilities to monitor and maintain positions on behalf of the user, which will be one of our key features. We want to integrate more protocols, have Midas as an app on phones, and have it as a bot on Telegram. And we also want to support more chains and support bridging so that Midas can do strategies which spans chains and protocols and accounts. So that's it. If you want to try out Midas, I would very much appreciate that. So you can scan this QR code or visit this link you see on the screen. So that's all. Thanks a lot.
That was pretty good. We have 1 or 2 minutes for judges. If you any of you want to give some feedback, say some comments, just unmute it, just go ahead, please. Or we can sit in awkward silence as well.
I think it's pretty cool that agents can kind of tap into multiple different, DeFi protocols, whether it's using 1 or 2 or maybe even more lending protocols, then maybe swapping with the DEX. That's the part that I think is really interesting, where it's interacting with all these various protocols, just kind of on our behalf. So I'd be very curious to see how, as this grows, it uses multiple protocols, because sometimes lending an APY is better on one protocol than another at one time. And then another time, a different protocol, which was lower before, is boosted. So I'm kind of interested to learn more about how it switches between protocols.
Yeah, I think I wish the demo, because I know he's putting a lot of work into this, because it's really cool. But I kind of wish that I brought out a little more about how like the agents were actually controlling their own wallets, making sure that it was like secure, because it's like the big thing right now, right? Like everyone's trying to make like verifiable agents, their own like execution environments and stuff like that. So yeah, but I no bias, but I really love the presentation.
Love it. Yeah. That's a great point. I know the dev is dying to answer right now. and this is kind of the idea. You have his contact now, so feel free to go and ask any questions that you have. The idea of these presentations is just that, to generate that curiosity and show you what the devs have been building. Then how they build it, it's another story, but I love these points. Awesome. Thank you. Then we'll go with the next one now, which is called Sami. So let's get the video up. Awesome.
Sami, a game where humans hunt the AI infiltrator. Bet, detect, win. Can you outsmart the machine? What is Sami? A social game where players bet on their detective skills. AI is getting better at pretending to be human. Can you spot it? AI tools like ChatGPT are increasingly indistinguishable from humans. Most AI detections games are boring or theoretical, and we are starting from a perspective in which we all believe that AI, by the end of the year, it will increasingly be so much better. Um, this is Sami rules. Chat with strangers and figure out who is Sami, the AI agent. After 2 minutes, vote on who you think Sami was in the chat. If you are confident enough, you can bet 100 more, and if you guess correctly, you get 500. Who is Sami? This is the choosing game section, powered by Mode Network Hackathon. This is the chat-based game from the starting, and this is the vote section. You can vote in who you think is Sami based on the actual conversation that you had on the game. There are 2 minutes per round. Sami wants. Why you keep coming back? Betting free. Raise money to prove you're smarter than AI. Evolving AI. Unlike static NPCs, Sami evolves in real time. AI versus human tension. Sami learns from every game, and we are making it harder to detect over the time. Community driven. Players shape Sami's behavior, creating a living game world. This is the team. Me as a full stack dev, Lulos as a full stack dev, and Luciano Carreño, also a full stack dev. We are mostly with deep focus on blockchain engineer, but we are full stack devs. Thanks for watching.
Great. Any comments? What do we think? We gotta get you roasting some projects as well, guys. I want to hear you.
I think it's quite a cool concept. It seems fun at first glance. I assume there's a lot more thinking to be done in terms of what the reward should be for finding out who's because if there's only 3 bots, that was probably just for demo purposes. But if there's 3 bots, you 5 times your stake. Obviously, the maths doesn't work out there.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to see a little demo of how the agent is actually trying to elude being captured. Like what kind of human-like features do they actually have to appear as, or well, to not appear as an agent and instead blend in with the others. But I think this has some good potential.
We're actually seeing that right now. It was part of the video that got cut. So you're seeing the chat right now of the game playing out. So you have different colors for each player, and yeah, it's playing now. Our bad.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see just in general how interactive these agents get, because I feel like this is going to be something that almost all of them are going to have, right? Qualities that make it tough to know if they're human or not. I think we'll get to a point where it's just going to be hard to tell. So this is kind of a cool concept of maybe, rewarding being able to distinguish between what's AI and not, because there's going to need to be, we'll have to have ways to essentially verify whether something is a human or not. There's a lot of different ways people are approaching this, but it's an interesting one.
I can already imagine the people creating AIs to win this game versus an AI. There we go. We're seeing the voting now, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just to add on a little bit to the end, it seems like there's kind of two things at play. There's the game, and then there's the reward structure. Because I still can't quite shake that feeling that someone might be able to sort of crack the game itself and meta game a bunch of rewards, and either then well, I don't know what happens after that, but we see a lot of agents being jailbroken. So what have they put in place to prevent that, for example?
It's a very good point, because what if somebody makes their own agent to basically trick this agent and just make it like a printing press for rewards, right? There's nothing stopping that.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this. I love this. Great. Yes, I have the team shouting at me in the comments because we didn't put the demo. We put it now. I'm sorry for that. Great. I love the comments. Honestly, the feedback is great. This is for the team to think about the rewards later on and how they're managing, avoiding getting exploited. Love it. Awesome. We're gonna get to the next one called Agent Link. If I'm not mistaken, this is a WhatsApp agent, which I like seeing because I know a lot of people don't use WhatsApp, but in the world we do, at least in Latam. I don't know if you're in your countries, but yeah, WhatsApp is pretty popular here. Awesome. Thank you. There we go.
Hello everyone, I am Sambit and here is the final demo of the mod hackathon. So here is agent link bridging blockchain with WhatsApp messaging. Like this is a innovative WhatsApp based AI agent that's built top of a mod chain, and user can able to do transactions, send funds, swap tokens, access real time currency data, and they can also manage their smart contract also. So, like, why agent link? Like, currently AI bots are being built in Telegrams, but there is no such AI agents are available in WhatsApp. So, I focus to build on WhatsApp, and the key features mainly are like ERC20 token transaction, then interact with the on-chain data. Then I can also send airdrops to the users at one time to many user. Then like integration of CoinGecko, that's you can get your real-time market data, and you just upon see NFT access, mode governance. Then final is this is another bounty that I used, but it's not linked with mode because USDA is available on Ethereum mainnet, Binance, but not in mode. So I have to use Ethereum mainnet for this. Like user can able to swap one token to USDA easily or USDA to another token easily. So yeah, let's go for the quick demo. Okay, let's start. Like sending message, hello. Okay, like can you tell me what is mode network? Now it takes some seconds to respond. Let me like ask my balance. You can get the overview of what is mode network. Okay, so like let me ask you balance. Here is my balance, wallet balance, that 0.0346 ETH on mod testnet. Let me ask my balance on USD. So balance in USD. Okay, it's a takes some time because it's just two agents. Like first has the wallet balance, then that's send through the CoinGecko to answer. So here is my answer, like 89.47 USD. Like that. Let me like send some tokens. Okay, so send 0.001 ETH to let's insert an address. I can also ask like send 1 USD of Ethereum to this address. That also work. That is just two agents at a time. It's multi-agent. So yeah, it's successfully done. I can also check that hatch also. Let me check. It's yeah, here is 33 seconds ago. 0.001 ETH. Yeah, that's the thing. And like I can also ask the top trending coin also, like balance of sorry, price of mode also, price of mode. Give me top um top one cryptocurrency. Yeah, here is the top one, like Bitcoin, BTC, market one, and there's the price also. You can also check. So similarly, I can also like do NFTs. Also, I can also create NFT or view NFT through OpenSea, as well as I can also swap. Now it's time for USDA agent. So this is agent that's can swap USDA or USDC to another, and it's on the Ethereum mainnet because USDA is not available in mod. And you can also ask a question related to Avalon Finance or USDA. Let me first ask something. What is Avalon Finance? Okay, so yeah, this is the answer. The Avalon Finance is a DeFi platform that's aimed to provide users with a suite of finance services on blockchain. So let me ask for my balance. So what's my balance? Swap some USDC to USDA, like swap one USDC to USDA. Yeah, now it's swapped. You can clearly show that one USDC to USDA. I can also check the transaction also here. I think transaction now confirmed. Yeah, let me refresh it once. Like 52 seconds ago, here is swap one USDC to one USDA. I can also check the details in B2, V3, sorry, B2, V4. And yeah, I can check everything. Let me go to my wallet. Let me check. Yeah, now it's available. Yeah, I already done previous one, that's one USDA, and currently I've done one, then that's one USDA. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. Have a nice day.
Interesting. I'm gonna start calling out people I haven't talked to here to ask for. Gavin, do you want to say something? Russian? Gavin? Yeah. Oh, we can't hear your sound. Did I just pick the only person that has mic problems? I'm sorry, Gavin. I just. Russian, you want to talk?
I think
Yeah, am I audible now?
just
Oh,
having it
you are
on.
Gavin. Yeah. Let's hear Roshan
Go
and
for it.
then Gavin. Okay.
Yeah,
Roshan, please
I
go
think
ahead.
just having it on WhatsApp is like novel enough. I believe this is the first agent I've seen that at least is using WhatsApp. Packaging that into sort of like an SDK would be interesting. I don't believe Ariza has support for WhatsApp yet, right? If I'm not wrong, just packaging that, making it into like a plugin would be really interesting.
Nisita, I think Eliza has a WhatsApp plugin, right?
I have to
Or
double
not?
check. Let me confirm with you guys. But just broadly, just looking at the demo, thinking even from like a Web2 use case standpoint, it's an easy way for people to just start using crypto. Because most of the people, even swapping things, they'd be like, "Oh my god, I don't know how to do it." So this, I already can see. Oh, people would be like, "Oh, okay. If all I have to do is talk to an agent, great, simplifies my life." So usability is great on that.
So I had the same take on it. So me being from India, we use WhatsApp for all the primary communications compared to iMessages or Telegram. And that being said, from creation of wallet, everything's being abstracted away from the users, from swapping to transaction confirmation, and everything's completely simple and unified with the application that they use on their day-to-day basis. So just really loved how it could bridge and onboard a lot of Web2 users to Web3, and yeah, it just abstracts a lot of functionalities, and I was super excited to see the whole demo.
Epic. Well, thank you for the feedback, judges. We're now gonna go to maybe next time we need someone that's mean, like a Simon Cowell or something for these ones. We'll see next time. You're all very good judges. Too good maybe. Um, just kidding. Thank you for being here. Great. So the next one is gonna be BC Melee. So if we can get the video up, great.
Adrian
Awesome.
is representing BC Melee, the man who will invest for you. I'm trying to solve basically the problem of being up to date with everything and scrolling all day in Twitter to find what to invest, how much. BC Melee solve all this by investing in different protocols that have power of swapping, bridging, sending tokens, buying tokens. So it basically solves this issue. I see it as a S&P 500 for new young guys who just invest in it, and they will get like dividends from it, basically on the different protocols that vSimulate invests. Here's a little bit of the architecture. Right now, on the left are the report agents that reports to social, market, and news and fundamentals. They report that to the research team, bullish and bearish, who decide what is actually something bearish and bullish. Then he sends all that they send all that data to vSimulate, who runs in DeepSeek, which is kind of funny. I find it funny because it's in China. We like China, so yeah. Basically, they all communicate in JSONs because it's better and it's simple. And basically, if vSimulate decide to invest, he will make either a small investment or a big investment. Big investment taking legal team who will need to send contract and stuff. Small investment, he can just buy I give them tokens by swapping, bridging, etc. I see a really big opportunity here for getting liquidity from Solana to Mode, because vSimulate can bridge all this. Yeah, let me show you a little demo. Okay, so basically here is the main page of vSimulate, vSimulate.fun. You can actually pitch him. You can go just like a try fun. You can go to the project website, all these, and then you will just get into the pipeline. vSimulate could basically ask all the different report agents and the bearish bullish to know what they think about it, but final decision is up to vSimulate. Yeah. Then you can also go to the dashboard. As you can see, here's the first investment of vSimulate's Mode. Here's actually what he thought about it to invest in. What we believe who is something really traditional of vSimulate. Basically, he's bullish about it with AI, bullish too in Mode. So yeah, sounds very cool. Then here, yeah, it's also the Twitter where he actually gets data from the news every, I think, 15, 30 minutes. I don't remember now, but he pulls the data, he analyzes, he sees if there's a possibility in investment there. He posts about it on Twitter. He actually, you can see where he thought about investing more in Mode, but he couldn't find a pool to get it from tomorrow. You know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think this could be really big, and yeah, hope to see it.
I'm Argentinian, so this hits close to home. It made me laugh a lot when I saw the name, at least. So yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say the meme is 10 out of 10. It's good. It's on brand. So I quite like this, actually. I think it's a good baseline. I think he's thought a lot about how an agent like this is going to be successful. They need data. They need the correct resources to pull from. So that's a pretty smart start, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. And well, you know, I don't mean to plug, but we'd like to talk to this guy to see if he can launch something on Chirpa. You know, shameless, I know.
Love it. Yeah, shameless. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. Horrible. Anyone else? Comments? Andrew?
I'd be curious to kind of learn more about how the investment decisions are made, because it's not really clear to me what exactly is, you know, the premise of any of the calls that this agent makes. What makes them good calls? How do I know that, you know, it's something I can trust? It's a cool idea. I feel that I would need to know more about, you know, where exactly is the insight coming from, and, you know, before any kind of investment happens, what's the decision process for that? That seems to be lacking.
Anyone else? Roshan?
Yeah, I would say the same. Some more information around like the controls on the agent would be nice, just to figure out what you can get it to do, and more importantly, what you can't get it to do.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you, judges. We're gonna hop on. We're going fast. I hope everyone's fine, right? You're not overstimulated, not bored. We're right levels of dopamine for everyone. You can open a Minecraft video if you need next to us, so you can like your mind keeps engaged. Sometimes that helps. Great.
Let's bump those numbers.
Yeah. Awesome, great. Okay, after vSimulate, we have ModeMind. So let's see what ModeMind has for us.
Hi everyone, welcome to ModeMine. ModeMine is a network of interoperable agents on the Mode network. So ModeMine incorporates of different AI agents that operates together. So we have the chat where you can chat with ModeMine agent. We also have the voice chat where you can also have a voice conversation with ModeMine agent. And we also have where you can get the trending tokens on the Mode network. We also have our sentiment analysis agent and transaction agent, and also we also have our rebalancer agent, which manages your portfolio. So it manages your portfolio to make sure that due to that they have volatility of tokens, especially Mode, the fluctuation of price and all those things does not make you to lose your portfolio or your money. So this is our chat agent where you can chat with ModeMine. So this is also our voice agent. You can have a voice conversation with ModeMine. And this is our sentiment analysis agent. It gives you real-time sentiment analysis on tokens, analyzes tokens. I give you market insights and sentiment analysis also. So let's go over to our rebalancer agent that handles both swaps and a whole lot of other stuff. So our rebalancer agent is a Telegram bot. So this is our rebalancer agent. So with our rebalance agent, you make sure that your portfolio is not affected by the high volatility of tokens. It also performs swaps and also gives you token insights. So let's try it out. So swap 3 USDC to Mode. So the rebalancer agent is operating on the KIM protocol. So we implemented it using GOAT and KIM protocol. So it's running the transaction. Yeah, so it has already swapped 3 USDC. So let's check our portfolio. So this is our portfolio. And so one thing with this rebalance agent is that so you can actually set allocation, like you don't want your portfolio to exceed, you want your portfolio to maintain a particular allocation, you want USDC to be 60% and mode to be 40%. So anytime price of mode fluctuates, in order not to kick you out of the market, in order to preserve your coins and also your funds. So it will also make like the agent will automatically execute swaps on your behalf to maintain that particular allocation you set it to. So as you can see, I set it to be 60% USDC and 40% mode. So I think it will automatically balance my portfolio to maintain that allocation, thereby keeping me safe from getting liquidated. You see, so the auto rebalancer agent just rebalance my portfolio to maintain the 60 to 40 allocation that I set for it. So yeah, so this is it for the mood mind this thing. So this is our team. Thank you. This is the team. This is me. I'm Emmanuel Kete and my partner. Adobe.
Great. Joyce, shoot.
Yeah. I had one comment, which was I think the market is now getting very what's the right word? A little bit tired of like Telegram bots. And I think it's probably just like a UX packaging kind of thing. Where when I go on the bot, like it's not clear to me that I can actually chat with the bot. I see like a bunch of buttons, but it's like, okay, like is this like my personal assistant on Telegram and stuff like that? I think personally for me, like one thing that I always think about when I look at bots like this, like agent bots, is like, are you gonna like start taking a cut of fees down the road? Right. And that's not, I mean, this is a founder school, so it's like something that I wanted to call out because it's not something I see very often in like demos. Like they're all very technical, it's great. But it's also something that I feel like should be brought out a little more because I mean in crypto it's like we are almost allergic to like making money, but it's gonna happen like somehow, and I kind of wish that was brought out a little more in like all the demos that we've seen so far. So yeah.
Yeah, we're a little bit allergic at revenue models and business models in Web3, right? If they don't have incentives or like burning money or tokens, we're like, nah, that's not for us. Yeah, I agree. Also, something to keep in mind, which is something we've talked a lot about in the Founder School, is a lot of projects use the technology like the Goat SDK, ELISA, all these like Versal AI SDK, and they just combine everything and be like, here's a product. And that is great that you can build that because you've leveraged the work of a bunch of other devs as well, but also, this idea of putting, like we simulated the 10 out of 10 meme or Sammy with a game with different mechanics and how it works, it puts much more important, like the view on the product rather than only the tech. But I went on a side note there. Any other questions about ModeMine? Questions, feedback, anything you want to say?
Well, one thing to note is that I do like how it's kind of guiding the user on what to do, because I think as these agents get more powerful and AI is just in general more capable of doing more things, it's almost like the paradox of choice. Like it can do so much, you don't know what you want to use it for. So I liked how we kind of directed you with like, this is for trending topics, this is for kind of analysis. So kind of directing you to specific use cases and making it easy. I think is a good general direction to go, like a tab for if you want to swap, if you want to send, if you want to learn, just so that people kind of know what's possible. Because if you just look at an AI agent, you might not know everything it can do. But if you direct it to use cases, I think that's pretty helpful.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. We're now going to go with the next one, which is Boo Finance. I don't know how to pronounce that. I like Boofy. Nice. Let's see.
Hello, my name is Tomas. Today I'm going to tell you a ghost story and pitch our project Boofy. Now, Boofy is this vision of building a Web3 Mercury neobank Notion. We'll soon see in our demo what this looks like. But in the end, Boofy is this cutting-edge platform where spooky crypto finance becomes easy. Our goal is to empower our users with the tools they need to manage their finances effectively and securely, leveraging the transformative power of blockchain technology without being spooked by it. In this sense, Boo is your friendly ghost guiding you through the world of savings, invoicing, payments, and DeFi solutions tailored for global markets, but with a focus on emerging markets. As such, our target users are freelancers, SMEs, and anyone doing cross-border payments. And the problem that we see in these areas is that oftentimes remittances are too expensive. There's disorganized accounting for teams. The hard-earned money that our freelancers and teams do get, it's prone to hyperinflation. Boo is a ghost that solves this. Cross-border payments by reducing transaction fees and fraud. It helps users protect their savings from hyperinflation and accessing capital via DeFi. And in the end, what we are creating is an enterprise-grade toolkit for everyone. Boo is a powerful workspace where teams and individuals can manage their projects and finances and collaborate with others with tools. As such, this vision of a neobank Notion is powered by AI with CK encryption so that only the user has access to the sensitive information, turning them into ghosts, still remaining compliant using the compliance engine provided by Circle embedded wallets. As such, Boofy is a place where you can do your project management, B2B relations, as a freelancer, do accounting and financial planning, cross-border payments, and accessing DeFi services, all powered by AI. Here's our platform architecture going from our desktop on the right side, which is the workspace, Web2, Web3 fintech platform that has modules like invoicing, debit card, US bank accounts, and team management. On the left side, we have our DeFi application with a money market protocol and bolts powered by AI. We are creating a stablecoin-first, AI-powered product where Boofy is your best friend, making spooky things easy. In this hackathon, we had the opportunity to dig much deeper into the possibilities of what is possible for multi-chain hub-and-spoke smart contract architecture. We created a hub-and-spoke money market and bolts for borrowing and lending operations. As such, the liquidity is managed by an AI agent for multi-chain bolt earning strategies such as swap, liquidity provision, to several multi-DeFi protocols, including Balancer, Ionic. We assembled an amazing team for this hackathon, including me, Tomás Cordero, Tomás Oliver, and Lautaro Suarez. And the business model for Boofy is straightforward. The desk app will have a software as a service fee. Then for DeFi, it's going to be transaction fees. I am Crypto Poeta on X and on Telegram. Thank you so much. It's been a great experience to be part of this. We'll see you later.
Let's first take a look at our DeFi app here. Simplified access with dynamic wallet in which you can connect your different wallets using MetaMask, Google, and so on. And this is our money market protocol. This is a multi-chain protocol via wormhole. You can lend, borrow, withdraw, and repay several tokens across chains. Here, we're lending some USDC tokens on testnet. We confirm the transaction, and it's been approved. And now it's been sent. Now we will see how our balance has successfully changed, and we are actively lending money to the protocol. On the borrow side, we can do the same. Here, we're borrowing again. That same capital that has been deposited to the pool. And now we can see how our balance changed also successfully. Now we are in the desk app, and here we're going to log in with our Google account. We're generating a wallet for the user. And this is the home dashboard. We are running Motora, which is our banking API engine. Here we can connect several bank accounts. We'll start with Chase in the United States. Here we input our password and connect via Teller or Plate. Now you can see some of the features that we are working on, such as converting fiat to stablecoins, your credit card being tied to the money market protocol and the bots so that you can turn your debit account into a credit card. Here is the invoicing module in which you can manage your customers. And this is something we built for the hackathon that we're super proud of, which is our AI agent Bolt Manager. So you can earn and borrow via two DeFi strategies, either through the money market protocol or through the bolts. Now let's take a look at our Boo agent. When the user deposits their money into the hub and spoke and earning bolts, this AI agent manages the pool, and with the addition of several tools and strategies using a yield calculator, strategy swap execution, for example, it can provide and automate the best strategies, ensuring the money connected to the pool is optimized for both borrowing and lending operations. The purpose of this is to make Spooky DeFi easy so that users can access the most optimized DeFi yield on a single click.
Great. Before we say anything, I'm going to make a comment here, is that this team already built like the general platforms that you saw, and they were working on the agents part of all of this. Just because in this hackathon, we didn't have restraints on like bringing code from somewhere else, any like repositories, whatever you wanted to use. So yeah, just to be clear on that one. Judges, ideas, comments?
So maybe it'd be cool to hear from someone exactly like in a sentence what they think that is. From my point of view, it's like an easy way to pay people around the world, and they also have a way to do like money management to get yield through an agent. This is kind of it seemed like really well polished, and it makes sense that they worked on it prior. I do think payments is still like a big opportunity in crypto. And employing payments through crypto is also still another opportunity. So cool to see this type of product. I think also like I think they also have something around cross-chain lending, which is quite interesting as well. So like pretty complex product. Cool to see, can see some real problems that it could solve. Hopefully it goes live and is used by real customers around the world soon.
I think their message of not being spooked by crypto and having this ghost that's going to help you in the background, I think it's really cool. I like the branding a lot. I think it's on point. Also just well presented in general. So very, very cool. And I can definitely see this use case of having this agent help you. I think a lot of people, it's a big blocker for the sort of general population that crypto is this kind of wishy-washy, I don't know how to use it. And it's, how do I do my taxes with crypto or something like that, right? That's these kind of questions come up a lot. So if you have this platform where this agent's going to hold your hand, or I don't know how a ghost holds a hand, but there you go. But it's going to guide you through the entire process and help you manage funds, maximize all the crypto assets that you have. I think that's really, really cool.
Yep. Thanks a lot. I like that. That is a good point. And I like Peter that you were pointing out the branding and like the marketing and the narrative of these projects as well. We had a marketing workshop with Emily Lai, and that was kind of a big focus as well because it's in crypto and in general, it's very important. It's what calls people's attention. So love that as well. Great. We have two teams remaining, so stay with us. We're soon done, but I hope you're having fun. I hope you're intrigued already and that you're eager to join our Telegram chat to just come and chat about all that you've seen today here. So now, next team is OTD News. So there we go. Let's see what they have for us.
Hi there, my name's Mario, and I'll be doing the demo for our team project submission for the AI Agent Founder School with Bcamp and Mode Network. Our project name is On the Day News, or OTD News for short, and we worked on an AI-powered NFT system. So OTD News merges breaking news with AI art. It's also a social platform for news and AI art enthusiasts. And the new feature that we worked on these last 2-3 weeks is the automation of a news-based NFT creation using AI and the Mode Network. So I'd like to show you how that works. So here we're making a call. And right now what's happening is our AI agents are working behind the scenes to create some breaking news. They're going to go check on Wikipedia, which is an open source page for new breaking news headlines. It looks like they found a new breaking news headline here. And so they just generated all the metadata and they're creating the page for the website. There's now another AI agent who is going to be creating the AI image that is going to be related to this headline. So the first AI agent created a title, headline, category, tags, all sorts of different metadata that we'll be using later on for the web page and also later on for the NFT. So while things are happening, the AI art agent is creating the image, saving it to our WordPress media library. And if we refresh, we might be able to see it now. All right, and there it is. So it looks like they created an image based off of this news headline. So let me show you what was happening behind under the hood. Here we have the fetching system, which was getting it from Wikipedia. We have the two agents, metadata generator, the image prompt generator. They interacted with an AI art interface and model, which this is what created our image. Both of these are going through an integration layer, which is primarily built on JavaScript and Node and Express for the backend. JavaScript is basically orchestrating where all this information is going to go. So it's going to send it to a front layer, which is the On the Day News website, which is built with WordPress, React, and Next.js. And then it's also sending everything for storage. So the metadata is going to Google Sheets. Our image is going to Google Drive. And it's also going to save it in a JSON format. Right now we have it locally, but eventually it'll be getting deployed to AWS S3. And that was the entire process that you just saw. So now I'm going to show you our system where we created the NFT creation system out of it. So here we have our NFT landing page. And as you can see, we're able to see the currently available NFTs for minting. So these are NFTs that are currently available for users to purchase. So if I'm a user and I want to mint one of these NFTs, I'll be able to click on this button. But first we need to connect our wallet. So we connect our wallet here. It's an integration with MetaMask at the moment. And once our wallet is connected, we'll be able to verify it here. And if I'm ready to purchase, I'll go ahead and press this mint random NFT button. There's going to be a confirmation verification. I'm going to go ahead and confirm, make sure I have the funds for it. And now the minting process is happening in real time. Once it's minted, we'll be able to see that it was successful. We can select this and it'll take us to view our transaction. We can see that it was successful. The transaction went through. And then if I want to verify, I can go to my MetaMask wallet, go to NFTs, and I can see that I have a new NFT that was minted here. So, whoops. So I'll go ahead and copy this, go to the Explorer, and then I can verify the images that were minted. So that it looks like this one was the last one that was minted here. We can see the name, the attributes, the creator, the owner. We can get the source of the news cycle. So here you can see that I am the official owner of this piece of NFT, which is made out of news and AI art. So then if we go under the hood, this is what's happening. We were on the landing page here, and when we make a request, it goes to NFT minting. The minting will go to the decentralized storage where our JSON metadata and image was processed by Pinata here. And then it's going to grab that information, take it through to the Mode smart contract that we have established for it, pass it through the Mode network, and then eventually it's going to go back into our wallet where we have possession of it. So that's basically what we built from start to finish with AI agents and our NFT system process. Thank you very much.
I think it's certainly a novel idea. Haven't heard of that one before, so it's quite cool. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of some of the NFTs that will come out of various news stories. You know, having like an NFT of some extremely tragic story or some extremely funny story might be quite interesting to have and trade around. So I could definitely see some application here. Big question is, does this go past a morbid / funny curiosity and become something a bit more? I think that's up to the team to answer, right?
I like it. I was just thinking, yeah, maybe it goes dark. Like, do you want to collect like really bad stories? Why would someone want to do that? But I guess we have someone here that wants to do that. That's great. Yeah, also funny ones. I don't know, Trump announcing stuff. You know, collecting NFTs of weird one in a lifetime stories. So yeah.
Yeah, I could just imagine an NFT of the recent tariffs. It's just like Trump and then Xi Jinping and Trudeau just like in a boxing ring or something. Something that would be cool. That would be funny.
Yeah.
I wonder too if there's opportunity to plug into Grok and then get trends from X to not just Wikipedia, like multiple news sources, because then you can make news that's kind of more catered, right? Like specific to the crypto community or specific to AI or whatever you want to really double down on. So yeah, that could be a pretty cool way of changing it up too.
Love it. That's actually a really good idea, especially to tailor it more for like Web3 audience. Great. We're gonna go with the last but not least. Yes, I know everyone's like really sad that this is ending. We have a bunch more projects and demos that you can check in the qualifying projects. But right now we're gonna go with sentient markets. We say last but not least, right? So please pay attention to the last team that we have today.
Welcome. Sentient Markets is an experimentation in decision making. Step into the future of prediction markets, built for AI. We are a team of builders and thinkers, creating the first AI-only prediction market, where AIs create, validate, and participate in prediction markets. Prediction markets can be used to forecast a countless number of things. Our question is, what if AI took full control of a prediction market? What would we learn? What could we more accurately forecast? What collective wisdom would arise? Prediction markets are growing, with platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi proving their value. But these rely on human research, emotion, and bias, limiting efficiency. Sentient Markets changes this by putting AI in control. Our agents create markets, set odds, and trade autonomously, adapting to real-time data. This eliminates human error, optimizes pricing, and uncovers insights traders might miss. AI-driven markets are faster, smarter, and more adaptive, giving users an edge that traditional prediction platforms can't match. But I truly believe what we build here will stretch well beyond prediction markets. It is impossible to imagine all the use cases that will arise from this kind of AI decision-making experimentation. Let us take a look at how we are designing and building this. We utilize Mode blockchain and multiple agents with specified tasks. Each market is a self-contained smart contract. Sentient agents are the admins of the system. Participant agents are the traders. Both will be configurable by sentient holders. The outcome tokens are EERI 1155s for efficiency and DeFi composability. Collateral will include tokens like USDA, MODE, and ETH. Data sources? Anywhere you can get it. The truth is hidden in data, and our agents will find it. The road ahead, we're in active development, refining smart contracts, optimizing AI agents, and building our dashboard. Our short-term goals are to finish sentient agent development and create a user interface where users can tailor their own agents. The next phase? A soft launch, followed by broader adoption and staking incentives. Token design. While tokenomics are subject to change, our ecosystem runs on sentient. The total supply is 1 billion tokens allocated to fuel growth and adoption. A major function of sentient is staking. Deploying an AI agent requires staking a portion of sentient, ensuring that agents have skin in the game. A 1% burn per agent applies, making the token deflationary. Next steps. Our next milestones? More AI and blockchain hackathons, continued testing, and launching the first markets on MODE, using USDA as collateral. Prediction markets are just the beginning. We envision AI agents shaping decision-making across industries.
Can you create a market for it? Just from the database of the past memory that the market already exists. But let's give it a new market. If MOD token will reach $2 by, let's say, April 2025, and we see that it's giving me an answer and a transaction hash, the Explorer. And we see that we have actually a market that was just created 17 seconds ago to try to get market info of this ID. And we see that it's giving me already the market info of this market, prediction market. By one yes position of this market. So it's giving everybody yes, so we proceed with the transaction. We can check from the logs. Also, we can go to the Multimedia Explorer and check that actually we bought a yes. So this is it for the Telegram sentient market bot, and there is much more.
An open ending right there. So, what do we think?
I think it's cool. I think one of the challenges maybe with prediction markets is liquidity. So I'd wonder how, when you set up these markets, how they become like functional. But it'd be interesting to see agents betting on outcomes or having say on outcomes based off all the different data streams they can pick up. I can see that being like an interesting source of data for other agents to make predictions or bets off of. Because I'm sure Polymarket's already kind of doing that in some way. So yeah, it's definitely a cool product, but definitely some questions maybe around how easy it would be to scale or create like a lot of functional markets out of.
I think for me, what initially comes to mind is I'm curious who the target demographic is for an app like this, because my thinking is AI agents are kind of here to abstract away complexities, right? So like someone that might not be too familiar with crypto can come in, have a really simple use case. But this flow seems to be kind of more geared towards like a degen that's really trying to, be in the trenches and do that kind of stuff. But if they're already that deep into it and in the trenches, I feel like they'd probably be more inclined to do things themselves versus use an agent for that. So it's kind of trying to combine like degenning in the trenches with easy usability, but I feel like they're two separate, personas. So it's kind of tough to perfect a flow that is good for both, because they might just not hit either.
Any other comments for our last projects? If not, we can. I enjoy awkward silence for everyone. So That's why I leave a few seconds so that everyone feels a little bit awkward. We got to remember that. Yes.
Yeah,
I
it
think
really
it's
works.
important. Yeah,
I
that's good.
I
That's
can
good.
add something on to what Adam was saying. So, with these prediction agents now, but anytime you're doing any kind of market prediction or extrapolation from data, the I would say the two most important things is where's the data actually coming from, and what is your agent actually doing with that data to make it useful. Because you can have a lot of data and pick out the completely wrong insights from it and not actually deliver anything valuable. So I know you guys at Gold Sky do a lot of data stuff, so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? So I think this might just be a point of the demo maybe lacking a little bit, but I need to understand a little bit more about those two things in particular in order to actually use something like this. And how do you actually put that across to a potential user? Why would they use this over Polymarket, like Adam was saying, for example, or any kind of established prediction engine?
Good points. Good points. Well, thank you everyone for all your amazing insights. We're a little bit over the hour, so we're just finishing this. We just saw our 8 finalists for this hackathon bootcamp. I don't even know what to call it now. It's the AI Agent Founder School. I promise we'll be back. We're gonna be better. We're gonna be bigger. And we're gonna be stronger. That is a promise. This was the first run of something that we wanted to test out with Richard, with Bcamp, with the Mode team, and with all the amazing partners that we have here. And I know all the teams that are participating here are at least gonna keep building somehow. I'm glad that we've awakened that builder spirit into devs. There was a little slight brutal feedback today, which I love because I can tell you guys, I've been with the devs for like 3 weeks now, and they don't trust my opinion anymore. I'm telling them something, and they're like, you know what, Fede, I don't think that is right. We're gonna do this, and I'm like, fine. I don't have the final word, but I need to bring other people so that you guys can, roast them and not me all the time. So I'm glad to have you here now. I'm glad to be sharing the bad guy seat with a lot more people now. And I hope to see you in the next edition as well. Finally, join the discussion. You have a QR code here to join our Telegram group where all these amazing people are hanging already. So you can come in and insult Andrew for all his horrible feedback today. You can ping Joyce if you have issues with Code and you want to bother her because she wants even more questions after all the things that they are building. If you want to bother Zero G as well, or the Mo team, or Nisit as well, with the Eliza. So you have all of these people here that you can, now, you know them, you know their names, you know what they do. So go bother them because they want to see builders, they want to see cool stuff being built, and yeah, they want to be bothered. Same with me. So feel free to ping every person that you've seen today with questions, with your projects, with follow-ups, with whatever you need, because all of these people right here are pushing builders to keep building in the space, and we want to see cool projects out. So that was a little bit poetic, I know. I love it. I love you all. This was an amazing experience and a very, very nice closure of the 3 weeks. Make sure to join the Telegram group. Ask us for the project's pages because we have the information of every founder, their pitching videos, how they started the cohort, and the Solang code review, so that you can go and check on their GitHub if you have doubts on how they implemented everything. For each project, we have their first pitch video, the architecture video, and the final demo with the code reviews and their GitHubs as well. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see you in the next one. I appreciate all the judges that joined us today, and thank you very much. Bye everyone.
Bye guys.